Well, hello there and welcome back to this All of Fabric 5 playthrough. Is everyone okay? You got stuck, did you? Welcome back. Oh, you weren't supposed to see that. Been doing a bit of trial and error here, just putting a few of these blocks together and seeing which ones I like. Because today we're going to get to work on cleaning up this chest monster storage mess here, and we're going to get started on building ourselves a big starter home. Get started on the starter home. We'll make a start on our starter home. Who knows how far we'll get. These are pretty much all the wood types that I've found so far. I'm sure there's more in the pack. And I also had a look at the variation of blocks you can get with chisels. And I've got a few ideas for how I want to build this thing. Unfortunately, all this is kind of in the way because, well, with a house, you kind of want it to be up on the hill, I guess. So I'm going to have to move all these storage chests somewhere else for the time being. And as they're just in the way of where I want to build the house. You've probably noticed, if you've been observant, that I've got a few more chests lying around. I made myself a few more diamond chests, which, yeah, we've filled up basically to the brim. Well, not always. And got a bunch more ore. While I just caught up on some TV shows, I spent a couple hours just mining out everything that I could. Basically doing a 3x3 strip mine. And, yeah, different levels. Got a whole bunch of building materials. But in addition to that, there was all this ore. That's kind of a surprise. I thought I would have had more than that. It was a bit of a grind, but to be honest, I didn't really mind it too much because in the not too distant future, we'll probably be setting up some quarries with some of the industrial mods here, some of the tech mods. And I'm assuming will mean that we don't need to go mining because the mining materials will come to us. But that'll be fun to try out. In addition to getting these as well as getting these additional diamond chests, I also made a few more danks. I made 4. Maybe that was unnecessary. But now that I've got you on camera, we can update at least one of these danks, which I've been dying to do, to the next tier, dank 3. So this one has a stack limit of 1024. This one has a stack limit of 4096. We can upgrade that one again with emerald blocks. That has a stack size of 16384. This is very unnecessary, I know, but we're pretty good for resources right now. This is a stack limit of 65,536, which is going to be huge for storing, for instance. Does it all fit in a single stack? We got 6,000 in there, and we can have 10 times that amount. So I'm just walking around now with almost 10,000 deep slate in this dank. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. All right, so I'm going to have a play around here and try out a few color palettes, and yeah, we'll come back and see how it looks. So I've been playing around for a little bit, messing with some different designs and trying to get a color palette working. I'm definitely not someone to imitate or to teach others how to build. That's not me. That's not what this channel is. I'm very much learning. Normally I create depth in the build by this. I'll just use this as a stand-in block by doing something like having the wall there and then like a beam, a support beam kind of thing in the corners, which makes it one further out. And then you frame the roof of these beams on the outer side. And then you just get everything's sunk back just a little bit. That's not really the style I'm going for today, though. I'm going to try and shake it up a little bit and try something new. And I was just looking around this island and I saw so many beautiful colors. Like there's the red and the pinks and these orangey reds. I got a bit of a Japanese vibe. So I thought, why not try to build like a Japanese themed house? So I scoured the internet. I went all over Pinterest and that's when my journey of REI began. And I just kind of went through all the different things that I can build with I would just type in something and I would look at all the different variations we have. I would think, oh, cool, we can get these angular roofs. So, what's a good color for a roof and how do I get it? Well, this is a great color for a roof. Like these ones down here, how do I get them? I need terracotta. So I went out and got a little bit of clay, not a lot, but just enough to kind of sample the different variety of blocks that I'd like to use. The mod here, you said that's from McCaw's Windows. Has these gorgeous blinds. We have these doors, which are a bit messy at the moment. Look at this. Like we can have that on the second floor or something, and it looks like the wind's going to be blowing in. This just screams Japanese theme, so I'm going to have to try and include these doors in the mix. I won't use this all over. In fact, we'll be using some of these blocks, which are just gorgeous. The tatami blocks. And then you can also do stuff like put it up as a rug layer. That gives you the ability to make nice floor design patterns. So I'll definitely be using them as well. So yeah, I've just been having fun laying blocks out, seeing how they look like, and getting a sense of what we can make work with this. So I'm just going to get to work and see if I can't make the front here look correct, or kind of what matches what I have in my mind, and we'll come back to see if it works. Okay, so it's starting to come together now. I'm just laying out the size of the house. Yeah, let me show you the front. Let me show you what I've done on the front. Lots of experimentation been going on. Obviously, yeah, that's not quite done yet. I need to get much more terracotta, because you can turn terracotta into these McCaw's roof blocks, but I didn't have enough, so I need to make many more to kind of cap that off. But as it stands, I really like this. There's a tail sticking out the back of it. I would have rather had like a lighter color wood, but unfortunately this paper block has a dark frame and there's no light variation. There's no lighter variation of it, but whatever, it still looks great, I think. So I'm just going to go around, ignore that. So I'm just going to go around and lay out the foundation, probably repeat this pattern all the way around, and then come back later to add more detail into it and replace some of these with glass windows. And yeah, it's a whole thing. I've got a whole bunch of blocks in my arsenal to work with, so I'm going to try that out. I don't think we're going to finish the house today, but if I can just get like a section of it done, like maybe this section here with the flooring in and some lights, maybe a roof over our head if we have time, then we can do the rest on another episode. So this is about as far as we've got so far, but I'm really loving it. Still plenty to work on, but I think the detailing is quite nice and it's coming along. What with these beautiful shaders and all, I wanted to make sure that the light could come through. So, look how cool these freaking blinds are. You can open and close them. I think a sunrise there would be great. Sadly, these things aren't translucent, so the light doesn't get through there, but glass doors ought to help, and some skylights. See you, baby. I guess if we wanted to avoid the rain, we could put a bed right here. It's about the only spot in the house that's weather resistant at the moment. In between episodes, I'll try and chip away at it and see if I can't start expanding the roofs and getting the whole thing connected. Yeah, so this whole area here is like an extension. So it's going to have a separate roof, but this guy will have, who knows what. It'll be 2 stories, possibly an attic, a 3rd story with an attic, and maybe that's like my bedroom will be up there, because we need lots of real estate here to fit in all the machines that we're going to be playing with. Like for instance, just check out, all these kinds of machines here. Whew, and there's a lot of mods. Perhaps this isn't even big enough. I'm really not happy with this floor at the moment, but it just takes so much rice to make the tatami blocks that's all I could afford to make after many, many harvests, many trips over there to my farm, which I expanded on. And I just come here manually and harvest all that. And it's a bit of a chore. And I don't think I want to keep doing it. I don't really want to do that anymore. I'm going to look into how to automate that. Maybe I can just have 2 or 3 plants that can be harvested automatically. And in a while, I'll have more than I need. And we've got plenty of space here. We've got, looks like I'm missing a door there. Whoa, you got to watch your step here. I'm thinking there'll be like a nice little balcony where you can come and stand off. And also because I'm quite an aquatic creature, maybe this can be like a little diving platform, how I get into the ocean for my adventures. This hallway here will remain open and airy, and it'll continue through to like another section of the house that'll come off here. Maybe stairs can kind of just sneak up here to the next story. Stairs will have to go somewhere. We'll figure that out. And because we'll be having lots of machines kind of sitting around, like probably a row of machines lining up against this wall, all their cabling and power and stuff will come from underneath the floorboards. So I'll dig out a basement, and that'll be where we hide our mess. Either way, we've got plenty of space here to grow. And yeah, if I don't want to use it for the building, we can just build ourselves the garden out here. I decided to give up on this bits and chisels decoration for now. Because, yeah, originally I was working with trapdoors and stuff, trying to keep it nice and flat so that we didn't have an outside that took up whole blocks, but just kind of like would sit on the edge of one of these blocks. It was way too difficult to find things that would fit. Like I'd be able to build half the wall, but then the door wouldn't connect to anything and the roof would look wrong. So I just had to decide to go for the old full block Minecraft style builds. And of course, there's these cute little lanterns here that are part of McCaw's done everything. This is very much the house that McCaw built. For now, I'm probably going to bring in all those chests and clear up the outside and probably put them along here in big diamond chests, just kind of chilling out. Yeah, and then we'll get into some questing. So just while I carry all these chests inside, I had a quick look at the storage mods that are available in this pack, and unfortunately, I was after something that would be like automated, that we could just chuck in a whole bunch of different items. And basically the storage system itself sorted out. Sadly, it looks like it's all rather kind of vanilla or vanilla-esque type chests or barrels until you get to AE, but I'm well off building an ME system. I got a little overexcited when I saw that refined storage has it just reached a major milestone, but it's still not ready to basically roll out yet. Like it's experimental. So as soon as they release that, hopefully, I don't know, within the next couple weeks, fingers crossed, I might just quickly set up one of those on camera, obviously, and I'll show the process. I've done it before. It's quite easy. It's very intuitive. And that way we can stall the ME system for as long as possible, because I've never worked with applied energetics before, and I'd like to put it off for as long as I can. That took an ungodly amount of time. And this is not what I meant by getting organized. So I'm just going to break open these chests and I don't know, come up with some kind of sorting system here on the fly. What have I gotten myself into? Now with the mess mostly cleaned up, it's all sorted inside here. Some of them requiring double chests. I know where everything is here, but I still don't know what everything's for. I've also started to collect these feathers off that dude over there, which provide a good amount of light, and they look quite awesome. They look really awesome. And I'll probably transition away from using torches for the time being. Look, I've cleaned out my backpack. I've started to use my dank here to store the wood and cobblestone because there's just so damn much of it. And you know what? I think I'll also do the cobble deep slate like that too. You know what? This is going to be our mining dank. Let's see what rewards we've unlocked. So I made ourselves a sleeping bag. Pretty basic thing that gets us an avocado. Yum, yum. And, bits and chisels. Cake. Not that interesting. This, excuse my pronunciation, kibe. I'm going to say kibe utilities. Or kibe like vibe. Or, yeah, vibe utilities, kibe utilities. We'll lock that in. It's not much of a thing to unlock these blocks here, and they should help us getting around as well. Maybe not the wooden bucket, but everything else will. So let's get crafting. Wooden bucket, 3 bits of wood. Like this. Because I updated, I'm getting all the achievements again. There's our magnet. Finally, I should have done that ages ago. So I should be able to go... see how far this works. Oh, stay away. Can we at least make one of these? Oh, we just used our last ender pearl. I thought I was going to be able to unlock all these things today. Well, we'll go to the nether next time. It's really disappointing. Slime crown. What's that look like? Will that cheer me up? It's not even a cosmetic. It summons King Slime. I was hoping I could wear the crown. That would have made me feel better. They couldn't even give me that. And for our magnet, we get tres leche cake. 3 milk cake. The 3 milk cake. I don't know what that is. Is it delicious? Whoa, it's very delicious. I look like some kind of praying mantis like this. Well, we've stayed here on the island for far too long today. It's time for us to go off and explore and adventure. And I think we'll do that by visiting these sites that I've marked out, the graveyards and the mining shaft. Then we can tick them off our list. And we're on our way. Let's go visit this graveyard first. Please don't fly off without me. All right, time to do some damage. Can I silk touch? No. I was hoping silk touch would work on that spawner. Treasure. Hopefully that doesn't set off a bomb or anything. Oh, this is terrible. I'm a grave robber. I don't really want to be a grave robber. Please don't tell on me, guys. This is it? This isn't even scary. What, there was one spawner? Am I missing something here? Landing will bounce you back up at a speed proportional to your fall speed. That's cool. Also negates fall damage. I gotta admit, that's a pretty disappointing graveyard. Did I miss anything there, guys? I would have thought it'd be more dangerous than that. The place had one skeleton spawner that we took care of easily. Ah, fond memories of this place. This looks a bit more serious. Oh, I can see some treasure chests. Okay, you chill out here, little buddy. Don't get up to any trouble. That's my job. Didn't mean to. The first omen. The days have passed in a blink. The ordinariness of this village and its daily routine, they were a blessing for my tired bones. For him, it is the opposite. Each day that passes makes him more tense and quick-tempered. I think it's time to move on soon. Day 107. One of the villagers got sick this morning and his condition worsened. We'll stay for his funeral. May he find peace. Looks to be the same kind of deal as the last graveyard, just maybe a bit more interesting. Bricks, iron. Has nobody else ever thought to rob this place? Speed 3. That's a lot of speed. 5? Bane Anthropods 5. That's a lot of Bane. So far I'm doing that thing that I do, and I think lots of people in vanilla do, is that I just try and keep everything. It grants permanent unluck effect while using it to increase your odds. I think I can leave that one behind. Oh, maybe that's useful. I'm not sure. Here we go. Gale. Allows you to jump 2 or more times in the air. All right. Magnetic protection. Magic protection 4. Ooh, and a bit of... Oh, and the rare diamond ore. We want to make sure we don't break that. I think I found it... Oh, there's more over there. Oh. God, it's very disappointing. Hardly worth getting up for. Fire protection, bouncy, infinity bow. I'll take that infinity bow. Coconut smashes. I thought that was something much more sinister. All right, look at this. Oh, incredible. We've got Fortune 3. I've also got 43 levels. I could probably start enchanting myself. And Lumberjack will also be destroyed, disabled while sneaking. Well, we kind of have that already with Vein Miner, but maybe it's better on the... Maybe it's better for the durability. I don't know. I think that's it. To be honest, I thought this place would be super dangerous. Okay. That was my jumping boots. Let's try that again. I gotta be honest, it's kind of annoying. The fact that it negates fall damage is cool though. Alright, let's get out of here, birdie. There's our house. That's coming along. It's looking all right. You have to really use your imagination to see the whole thing, but I like it. It very much suits the mod pack, I think. So this is the mine shaft. I think this is just like a cave system that cut through it. This isn't the deep dark, at least. I shouldn't be too scared. I think I'm just going to actually keep on going this way and see what this, like this is clearly a unique structure. Oh my god, I don't have any water to mine with. Okay, let's hope we don't have to dig up a lot of blocks. Yeah, this steam mining drill needs water. All you have to do is carry a bucket of water around with you. I can't believe I forgot that. What the hell? You guys see that, right? Running. I don't know if I can take that guy on. Are you a climber? Jesus Christ, so scary. You treasure chests. Tunnel adventures. Okay, if you insist. Unbreaking. And what's this? Black Lotus. It emits strong magical vibes. Dead ends I like, because it means I can go back and explore the other passages. If it branches off into too many parts, I'm just going to get lost. That just went down for nothing. Dead end, you love to see it. Oh no, this looks like something. Good, a dead end on that side. How about this side? Another dead end. Okay. Well, there's up. Which leads to a third dead end. Oh my god. I'm having so much luck today with these dead ends. Oh, someone's been living down here. Another player, perhaps? What do you do when you see that? There's no tripwires anywhere. Okay. Just to be honest, I have no idea how TNT works. But I know that when it's in a rail cart, its explosions super quick. Oh, see? This is what happens when you don't have dead ends. But I haven't been down here yet. More nothing. I believe you have an ender pearl for me? That is a spawner. What's it spawn? It's a creeper spawner. I didn't know that was a thing. Literally a creeper spawner. Okay, I'm going to have to... Oh, and we got ourselves a lead. And some stuff. I'm going to have to take a screenshot of that. Right above us is that village place, so we could make a creeper farm here if we need to. You always go left. You should be able to... You should get to see everything, I think. I mean, that's if it's a single floor. Fortunately, this is multi-leveled, which makes it a bit more complicated. But it's like if you're ever stuck in one of those hedge mazes, you just stick your hand on one of the walls and keep on walking the same direction. And eventually you'll find the exit. We've explored everything else except for this. So if this is the dead end, that's the end of it. I mean, we did get an Unbreaking 3, I guess, and a couple of minecart TNTs. I found the leash, but that wasn't related to this cave system. That just happened to be about. Oh well, still cool, still fun. Kudos to the developer who made this mod. It's really well designed. It's tedious getting up these ladders. Well, that was cool. Where's my Birdman? You're not my Birdman. You're not my Birdman. It's just north of me a little bit. Here. Oh, there you are. Yeah, so that zombie spawner's creeper. That creeper spawner's just below us here. Alright, no more flying around. Time to get automating. Alright, it's coming in for a smooth landing. Hey, I think they knew I was going to tie him down. All right, you can be free then. All right, so I've been having a bit of a look at the tech mods here. We've got Modern Industrialization, Industrial Revolution, and Tech Reborn, which is a big one. And of course, Create, but the quest book's not done for Create yet. So now I think we'll skip Create and just kind of work in order here. Like, I know we could go Industrial Rev, and we've already unlocked quite a few things here. It'd be quite easy just to continue, but then would quickly outpace. Like, there's a lot of kind of crossover between these two mods, and I assume for Tech Reborn as well. I'm not too sure. But Modern Industrialization has this quirk where you actually start off in the like the steam age. So I don't want to skip all that and get straight to producing things with electricity. I think that would be a missed opportunity. Like, we'd never come back here. So that's the reason why we're going to start off with Modern Industrialization. So I guess first things first, we'll just get ourselves a whole bunch of bronze and we'll unlock the basic machines and items that we need to build. It looks like a texture's been missing from the update. That's all that means. It's not some kind of hidden code or QR code that you're meant to scan to take you to a fancy website or anything. Or is it? First things first, we need the wrench. Bronze plates comes from bronze. Bronze, you fire up bronze dust. Infusing. Dust is from a lot of things, but primarily it's just copper dust. Bronze dust is just copper dust and tin dust. And we can get the dust from smashing it with a hammer. Whoa. That just chewed through the entire axe. I thought it'd be stronger than that. Let's see if I can remember it. 3 and 4. I don't think the pattern matters. Yeah, it's a shapeless one. That's cool. Can you make diamond hammers? It's this one. But to get them, you need to compress it. So I have to have things up and running before I can make a diamond hammer. Oh well. The setup cost for this stuff is really expensive. There's our 2 blades. It's going to give us 16 of them. So we need 6 of these bronze guys, which we smash up. We got to smash up 12. That gets us our 16 fluid pipes. I really should be ticking these off because the prizes, yeah, the rewards might be really useful. Sometimes the rewards are helpful in unlocking the next item. The compressor requires 1 more copper rod, so we'll make 1 of them. And then 1 of them. We can say goodbye to this forge hammer, which we'll no longer need. And there is our bronze compressor, an automatic forge mod. Do you get it? Because we're in fabric and it's a forge mod. Steam, fluid eye, left click to insert or extract. How do you generate steam? Okay, somehow I need to, like, now I can put ore in here and it'll, I think, smash it into the little pieces. I think it'll compress it into these gold plates. But how do you get steam in there? There was this steam bucket. Like that. I wonder how much steam that is. Got 5. A whole bucket only got me 5. I need to create steam, don't I? A boiler. Steam machines need steam to function, and that's exactly what the boiler provides. You can also smelt water buckets into steam buckets. Make your first bronze compressor before the boiler. Save a lot of plates. I did. So for now, if I just grab water buckets, let's just boil these guys up. Okay, a coke block oven here is the role of the controller. A mixer will help you mix dusts for a cheaper price. Better cut-in ratios. Boiler is going to require 3 fire clay bricks and a tank. See, that's how they get you. Have I picked up a boiler as a reward? No. That's a shame. Smelt up some of this. You get this from brick dust and clay balls. I'm going to say, this really is obnoxious. Each thing requires something else. And they basically always go back to, like, if we need the machine casing for a bunch of things, plates we can get, you just compress them in here. But bronze gear requires these things. You can use it. We don't have create. We haven't been to the Twilight Forest. We can use an assembler, which we don't have, which is actually this mod pack, further down this mod pack. Or we can craft it from these things, ring and bolts. You make a ring with a bunch of them, or again, with these other items. How do you get them? Everything comes back to the forge hammer. So I'm going to have to make another one. This is my life now. Manually transporting steam from here to there after I smelt up the bucket of water. And then running down in the pouring rain, dodging the ghosts to collect more water. Well, the road to automation is filled with tedious tasks. Okay, can we make you? We can. There's our bronze cutting machine. And there's our mixer. This one comes from the coke oven. All right, so the next thing we have to build is the frickin' coke oven. Surprisingly easy. There's our coke oven. We're going to put you there for now. Shape invalid. Coke oven, it's a multi-block thing, right? Every multi-block is managed by a controller, but you usually can't interact with a controller directly. All input and output goes through hatches. Hold a wrench to see the missing blocks and the errors. You can also hold a hatch to know where to go. Once a coke says shape valid, but it's also powerful fuel. Check it out. It tells you what you need to do. We need to do it out here. This will be our modern industrialization little spot, at least while we're figuring things out. Okay, so 16. I'm guessing it's a base with the controller like that. Yep. And with that, we have the finishing touches on our coke oven here. We right click it, we left click it. What do we do? Shape valid, status active. Now with this guy, I chuck in some coke. Oh, we need to pipe it in, don't we? Yes, we do. Make some hoppers. Machine case in that way. That's our input. And then machine case in the other way. That's our output. Get two of these guys. That's you. It's input hatch. And then we do the output hatch. What about this one? Fluid input. Nothing underneath. Nothing on top or on the back. I feel like that was poorly explained, but maybe I just didn't read it very well. Fluid in, back here. Oh, it's taken it. Progress. We ran out of steam. Oh my god. Now we just need to make a few other things. I'll be back when I have the ingredients. There's our Macarena. So this guy, we have everything except for, we just need 4 more plates, which I've got right now. But to get them, you need clay and that guy. But to get this is the Macerinator. You know, everyone who's played this mod pack before is probably laughing at me for being so slow with it. Okay, then we fire this guy up. Because we're impatient, we'll split it. We just need a 12 in total. Here we go. 3 of them. Almost, I just need to get this one now. There we have it. That's our bronze boiler. We still have to get a bucket of lubricant, and then I think we'll call it for the day, because that's taken quite a while. So let's move a bunch of this stuff over there and get ourselves a bucket of lubricant. Okay, so we're burning the midnight oil here, so to speak. I just got them set up in a row. We have to emaciate that one. I'll get these all connected with pipes and stuff in a minute. And there is our water pump. Surround the water pump with water blocks, and it will start producing water for 1 EU a tick. It will automatically transfer water to adjacent blocks. I'm I'm not sure if this is the best setup, but it works. Well, look, let's just make the furnace and then we'll be done with it. There's your bricks. And then there's the furnace. We'll hold our heads up high and see, look how much we achieved today. We've got a pretty good start on modern industrialization and on a house to live in. Which is more important? You tell me. Well, and we cleaned up a lot. That's pretty important. All right, I'm off to do a whole bunch of gardening. See you guys in the next episode.